Hi, everybody. Nancy here. Yesterday, Barbara Strong posted on the MeWe group that she had discovered a way to use Zoom Notes to help her do something. And, or, let's see how she put it. She said she takes screenshots with tips and recipes to add to her recipe manager app. And she always thinks that one day she'll sit down and flip between the photos and the recipe app and type in by hand all the recipes. But then she had an idea. She pasted a picture of the recipe into Zoom Notes and in the select menu chose recognize text and then was able to paste the text into the recipe app. Okay, and yesterday, honestly, it was like, okay, that sounds good, but I couldn't get my brain around it yet. So today I was sitting here thinking about it. I have an app already that I need, Barbara, you need to know about. It's called Plan to Eat, and it does all that work for you, and that's why it was like, what? But I mean, literally, you just click on it and it pulls in the picture and it pulls in all the how to with it. But this isn't about Plan to Eat, although, y'all, it is an amazing app. So, okay. So this morning I was thinking, well, I don't have any of that. I don't have a picture of a recipe, whatever. And I looked up and I saw my mother's recipe box. Now my mother's been dead for 20 years and I have a box. Well, let me show it to you. it it's an old box. Let me see. I need to turn off that layer. Make it invisible. Okay, see, it's that box over on the left side. Now, understand that I had a fire that took out most of my house, but thankfully, this box of recipes was down in my garage and it never got touched by the fire. So I was thrilled whenever I found it because my mother's been dead for 20 something years. And, I'll be honest, I've never made anything out of it, but it's just a treasure. So I started looking through her recipe box and found this down. See the Hershey's Cocoa picture? The copyright on that is 1963. Okay, you know how many years ago that was? I'll let you do it. Okay, so I took a picture of one of the recipes in that little, it's like a little trifold thing showing you how to use Hershey's cocoa to make some icing or to make that cake and some icing. So I took a picture of it and then I did see if I select that picture and I go to the gear, scroll down to recognize text. Now, this is the beauty of sharing, people. This is what's so cool. See, now I shared it so that you could do a search for help, but Barbara's brain translated it into, oh, I can do this with recipes. And then my brain translated into, oh, I can translate it into mama's recipes. Okay. So sharing and I hope that's what everybody gets out of these videos. You probably will never use it to do everything that I do with it. But if you take the idea of whatever we're talking about and make it your own and try to think about how you would use it as opposed to the way I use it. And now, praise God, Barbara did this. It's like I love it because now I can go back and convert. Okay, I digress. Anyway, I click on, I've selected the picture of the recipe. I do recognize text. And it pops up and it says it's placed the text that it found on the clipboard. So now all I need to do, I'm going to do this here, just paste it. And see, here it is. Oh, it brought back up my, it's using my settings from my, header there. It opened up layer 8 again. I'm sorry. But anyway, here is this recipe that it was able to read off of that little piece of picture paper that was in my mama's box. And she's been different. It's 63, 73, 83, 93, 2003, 2013. So that's 15. God, we're already, it's almost 58 years, right? That is just nuts. Okay, so we've just moved 58 years forward. Let me turn that back off. Mercy. All right. And so then I took this recipe right here, copied the text. Well, it's already on the pasteboard. I don't even have to do that now. And I go into my app. It's not the same app, like I said. I'm not real sure what she's using, but I'm using Plan to Eat. And so I'm going to open up Plan to Eat. And, well, I've already done it, but I'll do it again. See, down at the bottom, I can add a recipe by hand, and I type in the title, and see here I can add the photo, and then I just paste the text here. Let me do paste. All right, then I took from here up to here with the ingredients, copy, move it up to bulk input, do paste again. It's not giving me a paste. I'm there. Okay. Now watch what happens. Line input. See it. It put that big chunk of text into this format. And see, now the 4 went to the wrong place. Not a problem. I just moved that. And then I can delete that row. And see, that. Anyway, real quick, convert this last century to this century. And I'll stop doing this because it's not about this recipe place thing. Okay, back to ZoomNotes. All right, so now this is what the final look is after I play with it and Plan to Eat. Oops, trying to zoom in. So I have taken the 1963 recipe out of that box that's been through a fire, brought it into this century. That is the coolest thing ever. And now, see, because it's in this little app, I can just say I want a chocolate cake and it'll find it like instantly. But and now if something happens to my mama's recipes, I don't have to worry about it. I've got it documented. Thank you so much, Barbara, for the idea. I'm so excited. All right, you guys have a great day here.